Good morning. It is the 7th. We got the little fella back of February. A bit noisy here. There's people everywhere. Fog-ons upstairs. Gardeners are gardening. No, they're actually fencing at the moment in the back. Window cleaner's due. Just seen him next door, so there'll be a bit of noise. Connie is also here upstairs working. She should not be coming in. She has brought me a little flower she's stolen off someone's shrub. Morning, Rosie. I take it you can hear me okay and see me okay. Yeah, Monday morning packaging. I've got, let's have a look. It was a squirrel. 16 awaiting postage. So we'll get those done before Peter goes live at 11. Morning, Dawn. Morning, Kitchen Spy. Yes, I hope you all had lovely weekends. Did you get up to anything? I had a quiet Saturday. Then Sunday we went and got rained on in Avebury. Went for load of us, our usual crew, went for walks. Got absolutely tipped on, like soaked through, and then sat in the car 5 minutes and it stopped. So then we went and had another walk. We kind of like had committed ourselves. We're like, we've driven all this way. We're good, we're wet, but kids were moaning like, we've come this far. We've got to go. So yeah, doing that all day yesterday, really. Yeah. So oh fuck, it's typical, isn't it? Oh, that might be the post even. Bear with. Track yourselves. I'll be a minute. That's okay with you. Yeah. Right, it was none of those people. It was actually my neighbour. That's good. He's still talking to us, even though we're putting fencing up. And in fact, he wants access to our garden to do something in his. So that's great, because if we need access, then jobs are good, isn't it? Right, sorry. Kitchen Spy, Home Alone this weekend. Did I see pictures on Insta? I walked, watched films and drank. Oh, nice. Alone, walked, watched films and drank wine. That's my kind of weekend, to be honest. Dawn, no sales at all for me over the weekend. How many do you usually have, Dawn? It is really quiet generally on the eBay front for a lot of people. I mean, it's quieter for me. It was averaging over the weekend. It felt really, really slow, but it was kind of inching. So actually, so last Friday, not this Friday, just gone the one before, I did like 54.50. It was a pretty shocking, but it has been fairly average, actually. It's been like 100 odd a day. So Thursday, 125, Friday, 124, Saturday, 102. Sunday 112 turnover, so that could be worse. And I'm keeping my consistent listings 10 a day, but it's no quarter four. Kitchen Spy was perfect. Don't tell him we had 18 sales over the weekend. Where am I? Oh God, Caroline, day 5 of COVID. Are you feeling okay? Is it just a pain in the butt having to be in, or? Hello, Pete's Retro Collectibles. Very unusual not to have any sales. I know that, what were these? I was watching some American YouTube and they were saying that eBay is pushing towards higher end collectibles. Actually, that would fit with, haven't they just done some offer for collectibles? I can't. Oh, I'm in my reduced order fees for sales up to £10. That's not what I'm thinking of. That's right. 10p per order fees. Oh, for sales up to £10 in selected collectibles categories. And somebody did say they're trying to push towards collectibles again. Like, they are a different beast to Amazon. It's pointless. I mean, there is new stuff on eBay, but that's not how eBay. I know you can change, but it's not how eBay started. I do think eBay should make the most of the fact that you can find more interesting things, more interesting, vintage things, a lot of vintage things, and I think that they should make the most of that. Dawn, I don't even get ka-chings anymore since I've had this phone. What have I got? A Samsung. I've never had. Is this a Samsung? I think it is. I've never had ka-chings. What's that on the back? Oh, it's the megapixels. I think it's a Samsung. Anyway, I've never had ka-chings on this phone. Really, really annoying. I've tried, all make sure all this is on, do all of this. I've ticked everything, unticked everything, and uninstalled, and just don't get ka-chings anymore. It's really shite. Pete in a return. Jules 6, pretty bad. Pete, yeah, it's under £10, which is because I was getting the impression they were trying to squeeze out the smaller sales, but that would be encouraging them. So I don't know what's happening there. Unless it's that they've realised they are squeezing them out and that's why they need to do the lower final value fee offer, because they're squeezing them out otherwise. Oh, Caroline, felt awful, like flu and totally drained. Or 5 days in, let's hope that you start to feel a bit better. Plenty of items watched. Yeah, I get a lot of watches. I do try to send out, well, it depends. If it's been on a while, they can get 20% off. If I literally think that's worth the money and I want to get rid of somebody, I just send out 5% to take them off my list, really. Average is just 10%, just general, and then I'll put it up if it's been on for a while. Oh, Joel, haven't had ka-chings for a few months either. Samsung too. What the frick is that? I love the ka-ching. Oh, must be a fault with Samsung. Yes. What else was I going to say about? I'm struggling with as well. I've committed to do 10 listings a day, every day this year. It's, trying to be consistent and a tip from Daily Refinement. But I'm really struggling to get the stock I want. If you niche down, and then it's all right when you're doing everything, but if you're trying to niche down as well, trying to get the stock I want while there's no boots on, and very rarely get anything from Chaz's these days. The auction that I buy from, they had loads of really nice gold rings in the last auction. I got outbid on everything. A lot of them were QVC rings, and I checked solds on eBay and what I could go up to, and they just went crazy. Kitchen Spy is Samsung, and you do get ka-chings. I'd love to get the ka-chings back. I've looked at YouTube videos of how to get them back, and but there you go. Right, let's do some Packarging. Okay. I wanted to scroll across. Right, 16. Right, we've got I'll do this one out of the way, actually. Now, this is kind of a case of point of being careful at auctions. Although I bought this box for myself, I kind of didn't buy this for resale, but I kind of thought, well, if I go for it, I can resell it. It's a mahogany jewellery box, but I've just got to stop buying stuff because I put it on auction this week because I decided, actually, I'm not using it. It's quite nice little with a key. So I put it on auction, about 28 watches or something. Oops. And it went for £23 plus shipping. So I lost about 10 on it if I was buying it to resell. So yeah, you have to be careful at auctions, because if I had bought that to resell, I'd be more upset. Right, 20 grams. Let's get a label going. be a small parcel with some bubbles around it. Okay. Where's signed for? Oh, there we go. Signed for purchase. Morning, Queenie. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? And how are your sales? Dawn, yeah, say uninstall your eBay app and reinstall. I've done that. I'll try it again because I'd love to get them back. Right, print that. Oh, I'm going to need to do a request collection, actually. Yes, I don't do many, although I've got one today, I don't do many request collections these days from Royal Mail because everything tends to go in the post box. And if it's like I've got some which I think won't be large letters, they'll be small parcel, but they're only just, so they just go in the big post box as well. Yeah, pay. It's 48p at the moment to have something picked up off your doorstep by Royal Mail. I don't know how long they'll keep that going. Make payments. Done. Right, I'll just put that label aside because I need to find a box for that. A box from a box. Let's just put you somewhere there. Righty. Next up, I think a lot of these, it's mostly low value bread and buttery. Some of it's just for clearing, to be honest. And I'm selling stuff just cheaper than I used to. All right, yeah. So we've got a Monet chain. This is quite a nice chain, but some things just don't photograph well, do they? Oh, it's going to look nice there. But it's gone for £12. I think before I would have held out for more, but just keeping everything going now. Let's just put it in a baggie. Oh, I saw a video from Z. I was wondering about him the other day. He's been having tooth issues, so that's why he's not been on. I'll get in there. Okay. Print. Yeah, has it been quite quiet on YouTube, do you think? Or is it just me? I keep having to go to my home button and see if there's anything interesting being suggested. That's how I found Brum Reseller. But then I guess everybody's a bit more YouTubey in the summer when there's car boots on. Right, one. Right, next, little zebra. Zebra, not American, it's a zebra. A zebra. Who's gone for £10. Put him in some boublés. Print a label. Yeah, oh, he's a brooch, by the way. Oh my God, he's a brooch. Yeah, kind of a bread and butter for me. Large letter, 96p. I think the same person was watching lots of like zebras and a llama and all sorts, and they plumped for this. I sent out offers. Print. Yeah, I'm still continuing with brooches. They're still very much a bread and butter. Something I do quite regularly is look at my solds and just search, search brooches, search necklace, search bracelet, and see how many I've sold in 90 days of each thing. And you've got to allow for the fact that, if you've got 90% brooches on, that's going to be your main seller. But still interesting to see what's worth continuing with. Oh, yes, they're all at it now. The window cleaners there. Right, yeah, scarf ring. I occasionally sell a scarf ring. I thought that one's a bit more interesting. That's why I put it on. And it's gone for £10. £10 free ship. I think I'm down to about half a dozen scarf rings, actually. I've got a bag that I did pull off. I don't know. No, I haven't even got the listings anymore. I can't be asked to relist them. But I'm now in the mindset of trying to like reduce the price a bit first, which might seem like a bleeding obvious thing to do, but it's not always bleeding obvious, is it? Right, label for next order. Queenie sells better midweek on eBay, slow weekend. Etsy 11 over the weekend, so swings and roundabouts. Yeah. Do you put different things on Etsy or do you cross list, Queenie? I've never, well, no, I did try Etsy for about some weeks and I just couldn't be asked with how slow it felt. I know you get a better price, but I'm a bit impatient. Right. Hi, Anthony. Right, we are BB bracelet. This brand was doing really well for me. I don't know if you can see that. BB, BIBI. And I don't know, this has done all right. £14 for that little bracelet. But the like silver, maybe it's a bit flooded with the silvery ball ones with hearts. I was having to reduce the price on those a bit. Right, so get a label, large letter. Oh, now it sounds like it's raining, but it's the window cleaners. So we've got 2 gardeners out there, 2 window cleaners. Postie probably ring the bell in a minute. We've had the neighbour round. Might as well make it a party. Monday morning. It's all happening. But the sun is shining. Yeah, so I am a bit desperate for stock. Hopefully, well, some should arrive this week because I've been buying off of eBay. I've been putting together, I had a pot of pendants that I was looking for chains, like nice quirky pendants. So I've been putting those together because I'm literally at the bottom of my barrel now. They were for next order. Is everyone else finding it okay for stock at the moment? I'm hoping my next auction, when there was so much interest because of all the gold rings that it was just hopeless trying to get anything, that there'll be kind of less and there'll be less interest and then I might be able to get something. Right, we've got 2 Pierre Cardin necklaces. That's just a rope. This, I think, is quite an on-trend thing, this kind of style of link. Yeah, 2 Pierre Cardins, 20 quid, free ship those, and they're going to Spain. Let's stick them. Oh, I might, no, I'll put it in there. Yeah, everything's going in these little pinky things at the moment, or a bigger one. Get in there. I think I counted offered. I think they offered me like 8 or something, and I counter offered with a 10. I think they won at 12. These. Large letter. I think the window cleaner's chatting to the gardeners. God knows what's going on out there. Maybe about his access to do the yeah, neighbour came round about doing his guttering. Oh, up the side, I say. Queenie. I list different things on each marketplace. Not anymore. I cross list now via Zipset. Oh, that's what George promotes, isn't it? Or uses. eBay and Etsy and a few Vinted. Yeah, I know the clothing sellers are all over Vinted, aren't they? Right, next is a bracelet. This has gone for £12. God, it's actually gone. Something's gone not on offer. I think everything that I've shown you so far has gone on offer. The box was auction. This actually somebody just bought it, which is very unusual. So £12 free ship. Little Scottish type bracelet. I'm going to put that in Bublé's or a. I think I'll just put it in a little baggie. quite. I will weigh that actually. It's quite heavy. Pete, my latest video is doing well. It's a car boot haul. Oh, you've got a car boot haul up. I'll have to check that out because, yeah, I'm short on things to watch. I know some people laugh when I say that, but the thing is, I go through a cull every now and again, and I end up not enough to watch. A decluttering. Morning, Julie. How was your weekend? Oh, got a moth hole in this. Oh, it's actually funny. It's only 60 grams, but when everything's really light, it feels quite heavy. Queenie, I've been using Zip Sale for about a year. Oh, so you've tried and tested it then. Total time saver. Only just started cross-listing to Vinted. Ah, well, that's quite an accolade then, because I do follow Chris, Daily Refinement, and he's all don't cross-list, but it's clearly working for you. Good morning, Pure Vintage. How are you this morning? Right. Yeah, see, I don't sell many bracelets. That is something I'm cutting down on. Although I have just packaged 2 up in front of you, but it's always the way, isn't it, when you decide something and then actually you think, oh, it's actually brilliant after all. So the next thing, this is something I sell lots of, just a modernist ring. What am I doing? Trying to show you the ring. That one. Stainless steel adjustable, 10 quid. Just like a bread and butter, you know. Just put a tiny bit of buble around it. Really quick to list. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is the one that came back. I had one returned to me. You only think, unless it's like, you know, there's some quite mentally, no, I can't think of the word, stupid people out there. Stupid people. They sent back a ring like this. It's adjustable, so you just open it to fit this, or squash it to fit the size of your finger, and they sent it back because it didn't fit. I'm like, oh, because it was I mean, yeah, fine, take it back. I think it's this one, it just resold, but I thought, oh, you did realise you could just. It was in the title adjustable. Yeah. It's no helping some people, I'm afraid. Oh, Julie, I've had a chest infection. Oh, they're nasty, aren't they? Oh, God, I remember having a really bad one. They kept giving me antibiotics. Maud had it as well, which she was only a baby. And they said, oh, might have to put you in hospital for intravenous. I was like, wasn't that just antibiotics? Just give me another lot. It went on for months, but eventually it went. Queenie, yes, that's okay if you have assistants doing your listings, #daily refinement. Yeah. Although, I mean, I do rate him. I know that he gets a lot of stick. The thing that I definitely don't agree with, and definitely not for me, I don't know if it's different if you've got a bigger store, because I'm only, what am I, about 1,200 listings, is ending listings when they're coming to the end of their 30 days and selling similar. I've had so many sales, and it must be because they've appeared as a new listing closer to the top of the search. People can see them. If they can't see them, they can't buy them. And I rarely promote, so it's definitely that is doing it. Yeah, now here you go, £9. I don't know if I accept an offer or sent an offer. These little clip-ons, they're Pierre Lang, great 80s. I look quite good with this, actually. Oh, done a shit job of showing you that. But the gold. Anyway, a little baggy. Yeah, £9. I will, if I'm trying to get rid of something, if somebody offers me £8, I'll just take it. Because that's better than nothing. Get your money back, a couple of quid. But especially when, you know, in it goes. But it's not ideal. Into one of those. Into one of those. Right. Level. Oh, Pure Vintage. Yes, those modernist rings go well. Well, yeah. I've always sort of sold the odd one of those, but then I've actually, I've got maybe just one silver ring. I really like these well, which keep ending up on my fingers. Somebody actually messaged to ask for the dimensions of that amethyst, the square bit. And I picked it up and went, oh my God, that's such a lovely ring. And I just took the listing down because I wanted it for myself. I felt that's terrible, really, isn't it? But yeah, that's how I've ended up with all of these rings. They were bought for resale and they've ended up on my digits. Hurts the job. Oh yeah, so I've been doing a few silver rings and do the odd, not even the stainless steel modernist, but costume, just general costume ones as well, which I'm quite enjoying. Label for next order. What's up next? All right, we've got a Heather Gems made in Scotland. This is what I'm talking about. Like it wouldn't go in a large letter, but it will go in my envelope and go in the big letterbox as a small parcel. What is that? It's a brooch. Didn't know if it was a scarf ring. And it's gone for £12. I think that's plus shipping though. Let's have a look. Is it? Yes, I've charged for shipping, so that's good. Looks like signed for as well. £4. That's signed for shipping, isn't it? Right, so no, do I need to put anything? Sometimes I think that's all right. Sometimes I put a bit of bubble inside the thing, like as earrings or something, just to stop them from flapping about in transit. But this, oh, actually, do I need to put no, I don't need to put an extra bag around it, do I? Yeah, so it's not a large letter, but it will go in the large, the large aperture post box. That's why it actually has a small parcel, but I don't have to pay the 4 to 6 pence pickup charge from the postie. What from what about? Close this one up. Right, it's only 105 grams. Small parcel. Yes, so I'm going to send it. What do I want to send it? There we go. Any holidays or festivals planned for this year, Shell? Well, yes, Queenie, funny you should mention that. Yes, we have. What festivals have we got planned? Rewind in August. Also Reading Festival in August. I have got a weekend ticket, but really it's Friday and Saturday I'm interested in. We have got friends going on the Sunday, so I might go down and test to hang out with them for a bit because it's Rage Against the Machine on Sunday. I think it's only 2 songs of theirs I like, and I'm not sure. I'll see how I'm doing. Friday, Dave is headlining. Saturday, Arctic Monkeys, which literally I've seen them a few times. I freaking love Arctic Monkeys. I love Alex Turner. There we go. Yeah, so, and in fact we all do. So we'll absolutely love that. We've all got weekend tickets, the fam. Next up, we've got some Sarah Coventry clip-ons. Quite nice, these. Oh, yeah, very nice. Just £12. Sarah Coventry doesn't get a great deal, but she's popular. Don't find the brooches so popular. What do I find mostly popular with her? Sarah Coventry. Rings, quite popular-ish. Yes, and then hoping to get in a couple of camping weekends with our friends. Tom's had to do a doodle, and we're going to do a day trip on a little boat down the river with them again. What else? Oh, holiday. We've actually we're going back to Ibiza, to a place we went to before, all inclusive, and it's got a water park attached to it. Basically, it was bribery for Connie because she'll be 17 in September, and she wasn't really up for spending a week with us. So we had to kind of, we're going, remember the water park? Oh yeah, like really like sell it to her, because I feel like unless we were going skiing or something, I think it's the last summer trip she will want to do with us, because she'll just want to go with her friends. So yeah, so anyway, looking forward to that. That'll be fabulous. And I really hope they're still doing, oh God, it's all inclusive. You come down for breakfast and they'd fizz on ice, Bucks Fizz every morning for me. I fucking loved it. I said Bucks Fizz and something hot. It's like, and then after that, I would have coffee and a chocolate donut. That's breakfast. And then I was thinking, oh, you know, it's terrible drinking at this time in the morning. You just end up like, what? Having a nap on my sunbed. Okay. Right, let's do this other. Yes, so yes, we've got some things planned, which is great. Could do with something planned for before that. Oh, how we know we've got one more. Right, so this is an Art Pewter Scottish dagger triquetra top brooch, scarf brooch thing. Again, it's going to be a big letterbox then. Loving a breakfast vibe. Oh, when I find something I like, I'm quite happy to repeat that over and over. I hope that they're doing the fizz on ice in the morning again. I'll be well. This will be. Are you doing the fizz on ice again? I'll have to say something. Oh wow. Oh yeah. So and then also we're going small parcel concentrate. Yeah. We had to cancel because somebody in Connie's class had COVID at the beginning of last summer. We were due to go to Torquay in like a Premier Inn job. So we're going there in April or May. Like we postponed it just for like a few days or 4 days or something. Sorry, did you want this amount of detail? I think that's everything we've got booked. Yeah, we're going to be quite busy. But yeah, it's been and it's also, I sold the garden work that's going on partly to Tom by saying, well, you know, we haven't been able to go abroad for a couple of years. So, you know, all we're really doing is what we would have spent on holidays. Yeah, yeah, he's not happy. He wouldn't have spent the money, but never mind. Right, am I down to? Oh, I think I've got 3 more bits. I think. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So this, I have started. I'm really sometimes when people put a load of offers in, I look them up, but not for the feedback they've received as a seller. I don't care what they've left for others, because I've become, you know, when like if you get a dog. Sorry, this might be the post bit. Or it might be the window cleaners needing pain. Oh, it's a busy day in the garden today. Busy day in the garden. Oh, right. Oh, they did. Well, they did this. They did this one. Oh, that was picking up that, which they did on this one. So they did that. Oh, yeah. So they've redone it with that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Bees, yeah, I remember them really good. There's like a guy that runs it that would come and quote, and then he's got like fruits that he's got other, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm back. Sorry. Don't know if you heard that, but window cleaner was saying, where's my dog gone? Oh yeah, he was like, oh. I said, oh, it's all going on in the garden today. And he was like, yeah, I've just taken their card actually. He said, do you recommend them? I was like, oh yeah, this is the third time they've been back. Yeah, they did this, they did it. He said, what did they do? And what did they take all of it? Yeah. And he's like, oh great, I need my card done. Anyway, I've started looking at feedback left for others, because I think there should be a button to block people that are serial negative givers. Yes, you might have had a bad experience once, but when they're giving out neutrals and negatives like sweets, I'm not interested. Maybe they're the sort of person that, has a very low threshold for issues, or they're just an arse. So I'm like, I would block. So now sometimes I will look at, and I did look at this person, even though this is an £8 sale. I don't know why. Maybe she put a lot of offers in. Don't know. Anyway, but I'm like, I just don't need it. Maybe it's just because I'm just in that. You can get a negative on an £8 sale. I can tell you. In fact, you're more likely to get one. So this lady, she sells all kind of this sort of jewelry, not jewelry, like dog ornaments and stuff. So it might be for her, or like boxer stuff. This is a boxer dog, by the way, brooch. Anyway, her feedback for others was reasonable. Seriously, if I see that page covered in bits of red and grey, no, I don't. You can offer me what you like, but you're not having it. It's not worth it. Because it's too upsetting getting one of those negatives or neutrals on my page. Too upsetting. Well, it ruins more than my day. It ruins every time I log in and I see it there in my feedback on the hub. So that's what I do now. But yeah, I would love the button to be able to block people that are serial, because you can't leave it as all you can do is respond as a seller. You can't leave it to the buyer. You can't say, this is a serial neg, this is a serial, what's it? And anyway, I don't ever put in that response thing, like, I just feel like, I don't want to get into a public slanging match with somebody that everyone can read. I just, try and get it removed if I can, but it's really not right, the feedback system. Anyway, yes. So what are we up to? I think we've got 2 left. Oh, this has gone cheap. Yeah. But then some miracle brooches are lovely, and this is quite a plain one, really. Little miracle brooch. If you can see, it's got kind of Celtic twisty design and stuff. I think it's £12.50 plus shipping. Why doesn't it show you that on the page? Open link a new tab. Yeah, I charged for Signful because it was probably like £15. And at £15 and up, I put signed for shipping on now. So large letter, signed for purchase. Because I'm also a bit tired of it didn't turn up. And so, yeah. But even the another £10 didn't turn up, starts to mount up, doesn't it? Right, just get that in there. Get that in. Yeah, one more bet print. Queenie, if they've had that many bad experiences on eBay, why do they keep shopping on the marketplace? Just tossers. Yeah, I mean, you know how some people will say, oh, I thought it was an excellent service, 8 out of 10. And somebody will say, it's an excellent service, 10 out of 10. But that's how they're hard graders. It's like they're hard, but when you're doing that, I think they're just hard people to please, to be honest. You can't have that much bad luck. Also, I'm always surprised to see it when it's people that sell themselves, because they must know how upsetting it is to get a negative on your screen. Well, it is for me. I think it is for most people. They must. I think, God, I'm surprised you've done that to so many people when you sell yourself. Even when I've been peed off, I just can't bring myself to do it. I just cannot, because I just know it's so horrific. And also, I think leaving negatives and neutrals. Oh, that's not the door again. I think it's a reflection on you as well. So I don't even leave them if I've had a really bad experience, because I block them. But I might leave. I would consider leaving a comment but I just can't do it. Anyway, right, this is a lovely one, actually. Lovely silver ring. It's the Kit Heath. I'm surprised this hasn't ended up on my... Oh, it's too big for me. Oh, yeah, it's too... I was wondering why it hadn't ended up on my hand. It's too big. Anyway, it's nice, and it's gone for £25. I think that will be, yeah, plus signed for shipping. That's an alright set. I think that's like the best sale out of this lot. It's been really low key, but you know, it has all plus together to have, you know, around £100 days, which is okay when it's this slow. So yeah, I can't grumble. It's not too bad. Just got to plod on with that. I think this is the last one. Oh no, I need to sign for Chase. Oh, Kitchen Spice. Someone left me a poor review on Etsy for broken brooches sold in an advertised broken brooches lot. Unreal. Yeah, you get it all the time, don't you? People not reading, even the title. Yeah, I had one that did me an item not as described or something because something like the brooch was gold, and it said gold in the title. You know, what were you expecting? Yeah. Oh, have I got another sale in, actually? It's not saying go back to orders. Oh, yeah, I've got a lady that, when do I have to post that by? Dispatch by the 9th. She's got 3 other things with me, but she's bizarre, really, this lady. She's a regular buyer of mine, and she bought 2 or 3 things last week, and so like, great, put 2 in one envelope. Then she bought this other one, hasn't paid. Now she's bought this and has paid, but she's bought 3 other things and she hasn't paid, which is just seems to be her nature. It's very bizarre. And then suddenly she'll pay for them all, and then she'll probably put offers in on more. So I was kind of waiting to see if she was going to pay for any of her others and put them in some envelope. We'll see. Queenie Kitchen Spy. I had a bad review for a late delivery on Etsy. That's out of my hands during Christmas period and pandemic. You can't get it removed either by Etsy. See, that's just awful, isn't it? I have done that. Submit. I've got 2 things that come up on my late deliveries on my seller hub, and I've done the I shipped on time thing, but they haven't been removed yet. I don't know if they just got a backlog. Oh, yeah. Evening, Dawn Sherry Paul. I'm just going, actually. Which nice 10 minutes time to get a cuppa before Peter, the vinegar jar, is on. Yeah, hope all well with you, Dawn. And thank you, 23 people, for joining me. That's the guy down the fence. Sounds like someone's trying to escape. Oh dear, the sun is shining. I wish you all some lovely sales. Bye-bye, don't die. Oops. Oh God, I just read that, and they don't account for UK bank holidays. Ridiculous.